Basic Ali here once again with another little informative video. Today's video we're going to be talking about a topic that you guys have either seen in the past, are experiencing at the moment, or will be seeing in the near future, which is beard dandruff. I've even worn a shirt today to represent the little white snowflakes. Check it out. Boom. Right there. Anyway, yeah, if you guys have experienced it before, you know how annoying it is. This beard dandruff, you'll be over there trying to get laid, trying to score, and you're doing everything right. You're doing all the right moves. But then you look down and you notice that you have a bunch of white flakes everywhere. Now this guarantees that you're not going to be getting laid, at least not tonight. So, yeah, you're at a job interview, you're trying to stand out somewhere, and these flakes are just attracting people's attentions. They're not paying attention to your eyes. They're not listening to what they're saying because they're over there looking at all the little white snowflakes, wondering, what is that? Right? So, yeah, if you guys have been through it, you know how annoying it is, and it's really, really annoying. I've been through it. I noticed it while I was at work in my desk. I would notice the little flakes on my desk. A really good way to find out how much dandruff you have. Grab your cell phone, put it under you, and don't turn it on. Just leave it off, black screen. Do this, and watch it as it covers completely. You'll see all the flakes cover, and you'll be able to see them perfectly since it's a black background. It's really bad, man. So if you do that and you cover up your phone, there's a problem. You have to combat it. So we're going to talk about what causes dandruff and a few ways that we can get rid of it. Now, a lot of people think dandruff is just dry skin. It is. That's one of the factors. But there's a lot of other reasons why this thing happens. Now, if you're on the journey, it's probably likely that you're going to have some dandruff, which is the dry skin, because the juice does have the alcohol properties, and it's very harsh with the skin, so it does dry your face out completely, which is why we recommend you always keep moist, moisturize your face. Anyway, another reason to the dandruff could be fungus. There can be fungus here built over there. There's many ways you can get fungus from not drying your face properly, from the dirt particles, whatever it is, but you can get fungus in these areas, which will also cause this dandruff. Overwashing your face is also a good way to get yourself a nice set of little snowflakes around there. A lot of people want to be washing it every day, but they're using the wrong tools. So you'll find your regular soap that you take a shower with, and you'll scrub away with that. A lot of cheap soaps, or a lot of soaps out there, do their job and clean, right? They do their cleaning job. But at the same time, they're stripping away all the oils, all the natural face oil, all that your skin produces. So you're taking that away, leading to the skin drying. Once it dries, then you start getting these flakes again, right? So we have to prevent that. If you're going to wash it, that's fine. I recommend sometimes using shampoos, but you don't have to do it every day. It's all right to skip a few days. Do it once or like every 3 days. Do it like every 3 days during the week. That's enough. You don't have to do it every single day. Another way to get these dandruff issues is not properly drying your face. So if you don't properly dry, it can lead to these dandruff. Stress can also affect. A bad diet can also affect. So if you're not eating properly, if you're not taking the necessary vitamins, you might be getting these dandruff things because of that as well. So all these contribute to it. Also, hot water. Taking showers, I know they feel good and they're relaxing, but the hot temperature can also affect your beard area, well, your skin area in general. Cold weather, hot weather also plays a factor. So there's many, many roles. So how can we combat it? How can we get rid of this dandruff? There's a couple of options. There's plenty of options, actually. Number one is shampoo. In my case, when I tried it, I decided to try Head & Shoulders because it just made sense. Head & Shoulders, being that it's a dandruff shampoo. I said, well, why not? I'll buy it. I'll keep my scalp dandruff-free, and I'll try to see if it works for the beard because I was seeing a lot of flakes. Like I said, I tried it on myself, and it wasn't good. So I bought the Head & Shoulders. I used it a couple times, no more than 2 times per week, and I noticed it stopped. It reduced it incredibly. So now there's still some, but it's very, very minimal. It's no longer like parading around my shirt anymore. So yeah, that was good. And what you do is you just, as you would put it on your hair, I just rub it in. Make sure it goes through the skin. Well, not through the skin, but make sure it gets on the skin part and rinse it right off. Do that twice a week, and that pretty much controlled my condition. Now, not all conditions are the same, and not all people react the same way. Some people can react differently. Some people might be affected by the chemicals in Head & Shoulders, for example. Some shampoos are a little bit too harsh for certain people, but you won't know until you try. So, yeah, that's one of the options you could try, Head & Shoulders. Baby shampoo is also good, and it's a lot more, if you're sensitive, you have sensitive skin, baby shampoo will be suitable for you since it's not as aggressive as perhaps Head & Shoulders. If your dandruff issue is a little bit more serious, there's also medicated shampoos that are for dandruff, a little more specific than Head & Shoulders itself. They might be a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. And if that still doesn't work, there's another kind of shampoos, which is prescription shampoos, and these you would have to get, you'd have to go check out your dermatologist, and I think that's the one, right? The dermatologist, the skin guy. Anyway, you go to him or her, and they should be able to give you a prescription for a more powerful solution to your beard dandruff. So that's another way. Also, oils. Oils are good. There's a lot of oils out there. Just in our case, in your case, that you're on the journey, we'll try to look for oils that don't have DHT blockers. But there's a lot of good oils out there. Jojoba, for example, the properties in jojoba oil are very similar to the ones that your skin produce, so that's a very good option. It'll keep your beard smooth, it'll keep it healthy, and it'll keep your skin nice and flake-free. So yeah, you can put that into your routine. Make sure you combine that. You can be using face lotions, and you could be using your oils as well. Just pick a time to do it and alternate between them. Keep your face and your beard healthy. Alright, so we have the oils. We also have moisturizers. There's many good face creams out there that you can use to keep your face nice and healthy, as well as your beard. Brushes. Brushes are always good. You just brush away, and that's going to help get rid of these dandruff issues as well. What else do we have? Well, you can avoid taking the hot showers. Try not to do the hot showers too much. You can also try apple cider. I've mentioned apple cider before on many other things, and apple cider, what it does is it fights the fungus. So in case you do have a little bit more of a serious problem like fungus, try adding a little bit of apple cider. It doesn't smell too good, but it's well worth it. You just rub it in a couple of days, and no longer than 10 minutes, rinse it out, and it should be able to fight your fungus problems. So yeah, apple cider is good. So I think that's pretty much some of the most common ones. The shampoos, you have a variety of options. The oils, the moisturizers, the brushing, and apple cider could be one of the results. So yeah, you guys have to combat this dandruff right away. It shouldn't take more than 2 weeks, 3 weeks to get rid of it. So if after 2 weeks or 3 weeks of treating it, you still have an issue with dandruff, then it's time you go check your dermatologist and try to get some antifungal medicine to really combat it. Because if it's that serious, then you should probably just skip right to it, because you don't want to be flaking around everything looking like this shirt. Anyway, I hope this is helpful. It's pretty brief. It's not as informative as perhaps you guys would have wanted, but it's the key points. I've also written an article below. I'll put the link that you guys could read. Check it out. See what you guys think, and if it helps, put a little thumbs up on that little option down there. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. Subscribe. It's a fun ride. And yeah, you guys should wait for next week. I'll post another video up. Not sure what about yet, but that's pretty much it. I'm Basic Ali, and don't forget to check out The Beard Spot, www.thebeardspot.com. And I have a quick little message right before I leave for one of my close buddies out there in The Beard Spot. He's a YouTuber, and he has great material as well. Great tips and everything. I just have a tip for him, though. I'm not going to say his name, but buddy, you need to raise your voice up. Speak up a little more. People can't hear you. And there's a lot of quality information you're putting out there, but just speak up a little bit. You don't have to whisper. That's pretty much it. I'm Basic Ali, and I'll see you guys soon. That's Ali. I'm Ali, the greatest, not the greatest. Peace.